Yeah, we got had a great day today. Tonight's not going to be too bad. I mean, the winds will gradually start to pick up. Look at tomorrow morning. It will be a cooler day. 7 o'clock at 35, lunchtime 48, 5 o'clock will be at 50. We're not going to be talking about temperatures hovering right around 70 degrees like we saw today, but certainly will be colder, all courtesy of this cold front that'll be pushing in here into the overnight hours. You're going to feel it. I mean, you're going to feel that colder air coming our way, and the winds will peak out for you folks on the west side of town right there at 35 miles per hour on your Saturday, primarily during the morning hours. And the winds come down Sunday and Monday. They pick up again next week. Check that out. Tuesday, we're talking about gusts to 30. And then Thursday, gusts right here to 30 miles an hour as well. So low and windy. Now, here's the overnight lows. With the winds picking up a little bit overnight, it's going to keep those temperatures a little bit warmer. We'll be primarily talking about some low to mid 30s. Here's your high temps tomorrow. It will be noticeably colder. Temps going to be in the low to mid 50s. We'll still have a good bit of sunshine across town. Doña County, La Union at 28. Look at Vado at 28. And you folks out there in Santa Teresa at 29 degrees. Here's your highs tomorrow. You folks again on the west side of town, primarily in the morning hours, do have some of the layers on you tomorrow morning if you're going to be doing some early morning chores around the house. And then by the afternoon, the winds will gradually weaken. Not as much wind chill factor by tomorrow afternoon. All right, let's jump ahead. January 20th through the 24th, we make our way into next week. Average temperatures for us here, leaning above out to the west and leaning colder as you make your way towards the east of us. And when it comes to precipitation, we're going to be right around average, maybe a little wetter conditions farther to our south and southeast, and then well up to the north, out to the west, we're going to be leaning on the dry side. Overnight, temperatures down to 34. Tomorrow, have a sunrise time for you. 7:06, 52 degrees. Skies will be mainly sunny. Overnight lows in Las Cruces down to 32. Your high temp will make it up to 50 degrees. Here comes the next several days. 26 by Sunday morning. Will be very cold. 57. A little warmer day by Sunday afternoon. 31 by Monday morning. 62 will be the high on your Monday. Then we continue to warm things up. Look at Tuesday, Wednesday. Temps going to be in the 60s. Next front comes in here. Winds kick up, and we start to bring in some cooler air, Mark.
All right, Doppler, thanks.